I'm live now. You're live. Socket's not live. Of course it's not. You need to unban him, don't you? Why is his connection terrible? Yeah, real fuzzy. Yeah. You always going on about how good your internet is. But it's like... He is wanted up north. Sounds about right. Not bad. Not bad, thank you. All good. He's fuzzy. His connection's terrible, isn't it? I'm good. I'm good, mate. I'm good. Yeah. Hmm. Great. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm kind of... I've got no problem with them, but they've got a serious problem with my TikTok connection. So every time I go live or I say the word China, I get a ban. So obviously we're live on YouTube. So if I get a ban, I honestly, Socket, your camera is so bad. It's like... It's like... Are you downloading something like which is 100 gig or something currently? Okay. So yeah, I've got no problem. Yeah. Hmm. Well, the problem is you're using more of your internet, so probably don't stay off it. Just stay off of it. Just wait for it. You downloading stuff and doing tests, it's not. Hmm. Melvin's in the chat and just said he can't hear Charm or Socket. It's not a bad thing. Brilliant. So we can barely see him. No, it's a my connection because I just... That is mine. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
where everything but Socket's camera is working absolutely fucking perfectly. Anyway, look, the actual upload of this video, once I've edited all this shit out, will be much better quality.
Well,
we should get actual. Well, I hope so. unless Socket is actually recording on a potato. I feel like this is a kind of care in the community situation where he's wandered into our place of work, dead, and we've had to go. Are you all right? If you lost your mum, we're going to have to put up an announcement over the tannoy to say, if anyone's lost a young boy, we've got a Willie Socket in the lost and found area.
You was going to do Sarah's accent then, weren't you? You was going for. I knew
going
you
for
were
a Scouse
thinking
accent. Oh, I don't know. This is not what I intended it to be. I feel like it's like making a murderer, and I'm interviewing the guy that's still in jail. That I think definitely did it.
I don't think there's anything else I can do. It says it's recording at 720p.
Yeah, it's just I don't know what's going on with your stream specifically.
Melvin said we look like the 3 X-Men that they never made. I'm Wolverine.
What would Socket's name be? I'm Blur Boy. Nobody can recognise me.
He said you're Charm, the Professor, not in the alphabet. Socket is a Cyclops because it's just merged into one. Why aren't you on here, Mel? That's what you should be, should we? We should have got Melvin on.
Should have got Mel. We'll get.
How do
Melvin
I change my camera?
But he's north, so they'll be even fuzzier, right? So I suppose.
Imagine there was a situation where you could have come on 10 minutes early, Socket, and chosen the correct camera.
Yeah.
No, I've got the right camera, and I only have one camera, but I'm going to do my OBS.
So if you click on the drop down, if you click on the little arrow next to your name,
he's downloading something. We all know, but yeah,
I'm not.
You know what? Let me have a look at. Socket is currently using a HD Pro webcam.
Yes,
but it must be the Wish version. Did you get it off Shein?
No, this cost me a whole 17 English pounds off Amazon.
Jesus Christ.
When are we going to start the Xbox poster? Because that is the title of my thumbnail. And there's a thumbnail of me pulling a stupidly mental face about thumbnails. And we've spent
I think before we do that, right, just while Socket's sorting his shit out, here's what we're going to do, Dad. You're going to pretend to be Socket.
Right.
Right?
All right, yeah.
And this is the situation we're in. I'm a market stall owner, right? At one of those sprawling markets that they have in the north, where it's like parsnips, carrots, swede, and then the next stall is pies and pasties.
Yeah.
And then the next store's like VCRs and stuff. And that's where we are. We're at the store that sells VCRs. Yeah. We're at the technology store in this northern market. Your Socket, the latest technology. And I'm the owner of that market store,
right? And
you're coming, you're like, really want to get into streaming, want to make it big. You've got a big fucking podcast coming up. You've got a big interview live on YouTube coming up, and you want to make the best possible impression,
right?
So you're going to buy a camera. So that's the situation. Right. So I'll be at the market store, and you come in, okay? Come and buy your technology. Come and get it.
Mate. Hello.
Hey, all right, lads. What?
Just
how are you?
Just finishing off my pasty. I'm getting into this.
I can see all crumbs on your on your jacket there. Why did you wear black when you're eating a pasty? That's a recipe for disaster. That is. You've got all crumbs down you. You're gonna have all lasses on you in a minute.
You've said recipe and food. It's a pun there, isn't there?
Yeah, I did. There was multiple levels to that joke.
There was.
Anyway, son, how can I help you, young man?
I'm going on the tube with you, and I'm doing this podcast.
Oh, right.
I wanna get on this podcast.
What you laughing for?
Just someone.
Listen, I know what you're talking about. Don't patronise me. Right, look over there. Fine. I've got a VCR DVD combi. That's some of the best technology available out there. Don't laugh at me. What do you need for your podcast?
I want to go on this podcast. I want to go live to 1 million viewers. And I want to actually record in higher quality.
Right. What kind of quality are we talking here? We're talking, are you looking at your 320p's? maybe
240.
240. I tell you what, if you don't want anyone to be able to actually recognise your face, I've got just the technology here for you, son.
Right.
This is a little camera I've got, and it's actually, if you look at the end there, it's got a SCART connector. It's got a SCART connector, but for just an extra 65 pence,
Right.
what I can give you is I can give you a SCART to whatever those, when you get red, yellow, and white
red, yellow, white,
cables,
yeah.
I can convert it to that. That might not get you to where you need to be. So you're going to have to spend another 65p. I'll do you deal for all three, 40p each. You're going to go SCART into those three cables that I can't remember name of.
DVI.
And then you're going to go from them three cables into USB.
What about
So what do you think?
To the side of the cable, though, yeah? To the
Oh,
side.
no, that's hardwired into the camera. 240 volts running through that camera, son.
All right. Yeah, I'll have that then. That'll be fine.
Oh, okay, that's 15 pence, please, for the whole lot. I've done you a great deal. And there you go. That's the story of Socket's camera.
There you go.
And in all that time,
Is it any better?
Absolutely not.
I mean, I can see that you've got a face now, so I guess it's marginally better. Look, we move forward.
I have no idea why it's doing this.
I've got a feedback as well for you, Charm, just to let you know that someone in the chat said you look like... Sorry, you don't look like... You sound like David Platt from Coronation Street, so...
I sound like David Platt.
You do
Coronation
sound...
Street.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
Well, I'm far too middle class to have ever watched Coronation Street. You know, the last time I watched Coronation Street, when I don't know whether they still do, but Cadbury's used to sponsor it, and at the beginning it was all a little chocolate street, and you had to spot the cat or something. I think you wanted dairy milk.
I thought you were going to say Cadbury's Caramel. That's how long ago it is.
Cadbury's Caramel still exists, doesn't it?
Is it? I thought it was I don't know. No, it's not. I don't know.
Are you all right, Socket?
It's
Can you
dairy
smell
milk
burning
caramel.
toast or
I
anything?
think this is as good as we're getting.
Right.
All right. I might actually invest in new cameras for everyone.
That'd be amazing. I would really appreciate that.
You know what the funny thing is? We're all streaming in 720p here. The actual cameras are 720. It looks like the fucking evolution of man.
I should be in the middle. I don't know. I am in the middle for you, I suppose, aren't I?
You are for me.
Oh, so
I think on
yours
the
is
stream.
extremely clear. Mine's fair. It's acceptable.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It's more like the
I might try and
de-evolution of
change the lighting.
man. Oh, Jesus Christ, mate. Unless you
Leave
can
it- leave it
fucking...
as that.
Unless you can...
That's better.
That is actually better.
Leave it as that.
Do I just look like I'm in a dark room now?
It's just a blurry room.
Yeah, why did you think that would make it better? Unless you could fucking lasso the sun and bring it directly into your room.
Unless he thinks the power source is connected to Wi-Fi. So like,
Then a ring light.
it's the connection. It's
we-
definitely the connection.
It's
Well,
got
then
to be, in it. I mean,
Do you
but
want me to shut
weirdly,
the
this
window
is
so the
this
Wi-Fi
is
stops getting out.
what I don't want you to do a speed test. Let's not go that far.
No.
But what is the advertised speed of your internet?
It's not high. It's about 70.
70 what?
70 watts exactly. 70 watts.
Talking kilobits,
Watts.
megabits, gigabits.
That one, yeah, that one. Megabits.
All right.
Megabits per second. Per minute.
Per minute. God. I mean, that would make absolute sense. Jesus Christ.
The key is to prepare, I would say. And I'm going to put this
Yeah.
all on you, Charm. I don't think you prepared enough for this.
You know what's frustrating about this?
Go on.
This is the most. I usually just like ad lib stuff. I just make it up on the spot. He hasn't even got his fucking headphones on. He can't hear what we're saying.
No.
I can. You normally ad lib. Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
When are we going to get to the toaster? There's a picture. I've got 1 million people currently live watching me now, asking me about the Xbox toaster.
Imagine this is the first experience.
Yeah. They wouldn't return.
It's pretty
I wouldn't
apt.
return. I wouldn't return.
Socket.
Well,
you've
people,
got to have
people have been doing for
You got to have some kind
however
of
many
camera
years
on,
it is
mate.
now.
You got to have something.
It's not. It won't let me turn it on. See, look.
You've just done something though. You must have pressed something.
Yeah, I did. How do I change my camera on here?
He's probably
Mate.
enabled his camera on Discord, probably.
Right. Go to your name on the right hand side.
My name isn't on the right hand side. Oh yeah, it just won't let me click the box down there. That's fine. I can carry on using OBS. I just thought it might look better if I didn't.
He said, "Can we give him
Right, you ready?
an avatar?" Mel was it? Can we give him an avatar character? There we go.
There we go. It looks blurry for me now, though.
No,
Let's not try to improve it anymore.
no.
The best we got out of you so far is the picture of fucking Squidward or whatever in the background. That was the clearest it's been when you actually left the frame.
So the toaster,
That's
any
bizarre,
point?
isn't
Or...
it?
Right. Remember we were talking about China? Do you remember when that happened?
Yep. For the market
Yeah.
stall. Yeah.
So the whole point of this, right? Market stall. Just as a quick question, just a little aside, Socket. How close was that reenactment to like what it's like to live in the north?
It was good. It was good. Maybe 5-10 years ago.
The north or the north?
Yeah, it was a good north
5-10
5-10 years ago.
Oh right, what is it now?
The north. Now it's just someone delivers an Amazon parcel to your house.
Right, okay.
We've reached that stage now.
Right, so you're in like 1990 now. You've made it. You've
Yeah,
the
yeah,
north
yeah.
has penetrated through the 80s.
Places like Barnsley and Grimsby, they're struggling now. Amazon's doing well.
Right, okay.
It's quite sad.
Anyway, China. As Dad requested, there was a news article, right? China have now revealed that they have developed a space war simulator. So I just want to know from you guys, like, how worried do you think we should be? Because they're practicing. Also, have you thought about getting a job in the Chinese military? Because I think they would see some of your kind of COD activity and go, these are the guys we need.
But first bit of feedback, I would never contact Socket about technology. So if you're looking for a space war or anything around technology, I probably wouldn't go to him, i.e. some of the technical issues you've had so far. But I would say he's got a lot of abilities.
Well, this is China's technology that's messing up.
I would say fodder. You're really good at fodder.
Fodder.
Can we elaborate on what in God's name that is?
It's just fodder. It's just fodder. You know?
It's just fodder.
Just fodder. But not much more to it.
No.
Right. You know,
Like the bits you
sometimes in
don't
life
really
you
want,
sit there and you
fodder.
go, what's brought me to this point?
Yeah. It's been a bad
What
time for all
errors
of
have
us,
I
isn't it?
made? But they genuinely have, right? They've got like hundreds and hundreds of troops that are essentially sitting there in like a high-tech VR type thing, some kind of space war simulator, and they're just playing video games basically.
Yeah, but they did this with football and they're still rubbish.
What, they were playing FIFA
So-
a lot, and they thought that would make them better at football.
But like they announced they were going to have like the best football team in the world, and I don't think they even make it to the World Cup. We're fine.
How
We're
have we
Ireland.
so quickly got onto football?
Just fodder, innit?
It's just a comparison. Fodder.
Just for
Fodder was
comparison.
we're already on.
So
football.
you're comparing football to a space war, presumably in the first
So,
minor
when you
skirmish.
say space war,
Like Space Jam.
Yeah.
when you
Have
say
you
space
seen?
war,
Yeah, Space Jam plus Star Wars with a little bit of Star Trek
okay,
sprinkled in there.
okay,
Sounds good.
Have you seen that?
okay.
Have you seen that independent film Star Wars?
No.
No,
Never heard of it.
No.
no, I can't.
It's about a
I
space
think I've heard
hairdresser.
of it. I think I've heard of it.
It's about a space hairdresser, and his best mate's a pedal bin, and he's fucked his sister.
Is that
I think
the
that's
one with the little green man who doesn't like compound sentences?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yoga Bear. Someone.
didn't see
Yoga Bear. That's not even. It's not any of them. That's not any of the characters.
Come on.
So, who
Likes
do
jam
you
sandwiches.
think's going to win in the inevitable space war? Because I think America's got a space war division, haven't they? What are they called? Space.
Are we actually like going to be scrapping in space? Is that what you...
Well, that's what China's planning on.
But what do they want?
But nobody else is there
It's
yet.
infinite.
Who are they going to scrap?
It's infinite.
Let's just not-
keep going.
Dead's like, which bit do they want? Let them have it.
What? You go east, we go west. Done.
Well, yeah.
The other way around.
Sorted.
You go east, we go west. I don't think that's how it works in space. What? There's also a fucking up and down.
Well, okay. Well, I'm sure Russia want to get involved.
They can
There
just
you
go on top of each other.
Yeah. It's multi-directional and it's infinite, so it doesn't really matter, does it? It's, what do they want? Mars. Let them have it. You
Mars
can
is
have
one
it.
of the good ones, I think. Mars is one of the good ones. That's one of the ones we want to keep.
Well, they're talking about nuclear.
But there's infinite.
It is
There's infinite planets. They're always there.
Yeah, but Mars
They'll
is
be
one of the good ones. There's
It's not the
fucking infinite
closest one, but
planets.
they'll be better.
There's infinite planets in Starfield. Most of them are shit.
So it's the game.
Did you really think Starfield was shit?
I hated the demo. I played it for 3 minutes and I hated it, and I never played it again. I'm so glad I didn't pay.
What
$7
else?
for it.
What else in your life do you treat in a way where you play with it for 3 minutes and then decide it's not for you?
My kids.
Oh,
Good one.
Jesus.
In a. It's just. I mean,
The Xbox.
there's a lot of
toaster.
variation with the what.
The Xbox toaster.
We're not. That was all a lie. The
the
Xbox toaster was a
title.
lie.
I've got a
I just
picture of
wanted.
it.
It's not,
It's not
my
a lie.
title.
I've got one. I'm
Thank
ready
you.
to bring it in whenever we move on
Thank
to the
you.
Xbox toaster. I bought one today.
What
Thank you.
from America or from the market in fucking Wigan or wherever?
The same place I got my webcam from.
Jesus Christ! Your house is going to burn down, isn't it? Your house is going to burn down, and where it used to be, there'll just be a massive X on the floor.
Yep.
I mean, I wanted to have a serious discussion about the inevitable war that's going to happen in space, and whether we thought that because China's playing more video games that we would do it. But I think it's interesting, Dad, that you said Starfield was a shit game. Do you know why? It's just won the most innovative gameplay award. And YouTube Play on PC. Steam gave them that award. Steam, the platform that you claim to love.
I don't play on
Whoa,
Steam.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, I've heard you
I claim
both
to
say
love
it.
it.
Yeah,
Steam.
you just said a minute ago, I'm fucking prioritizing my Steam downloads. That's why the quality of my
That's a good
stream's so
point.
shit.
That is a good point.
No.
It's got
It's
you
because
there.
Steam automatically do it.
Right. You guys buy
Anybody
all
doing
your games from them dodgy websites, don't you?
Well, actually, what I would say is I use Rockstar Launcher, so it doesn't actually go through Steam. So
Don't you have
what
to
you're
have...
saying-
Yeah.
Well, only stream 2 games. I infinitely just kill an offer every stream or every clip, so it's just the constant stuff. So
So you're obsessed with Rockstar, though, aren't you?
really,
Do you,
not.
I mean, do you think Starfield should have won most innovative gameplay? Do you want to hear some of the other comments that people said about Starfield winning this award?
You can tell them. You can.
So
tell
they won
them.
they won the most innovative game.
Say again,
Yeah.
sorry.
They won the most innovative game of the year.
Most
Is that what they won?
Most innovative gameplay award.
Should be an English teacher.
Yeah. Okay.
I think if
Right.
he wasn't in the current field, I think you definitely would be an English teacher.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Me?
100%. Yeah. No, Charm, obviously Charm.
Charm.
I mean,
yeah, Charm. You do give good English teacher.
He
vibes.
does. Yeah.
Secondary school.
you know what? You guys,
Maybe
you know
sixth
what?
form.
I had a whole period of time on my TikTok where loads of school kids
Oh,
just kept saying to
Jesus.
me, "You look like my maths teacher," all the time.
Have you ever thought about wearing a blazer with the elbow patches sewn on?
No, I actually don't know if I've got
Okay.
one. But you guys understand that I have a job, don't you? and it's not a teacher.
TikTok, yeah.
I just think your skills might be better elsewhere.
As an English teacher, I think I quite clearly got across that I can't deal with the complete lack of preparedness that kids would give me. And I know you're going to say he's just used the word preparedness, and that's proving your point.
And the reason you brought up China, because you're worried about, obviously, China going to war with America and Europe, that the fact that TikTok will be down. So this is why we're actually going on YouTube now, because if we do lose TikTok, we're going to have to go to YouTube, which is American.
I've already got my welcome Chinese soldiers sign ready to put on the door. I'm going to welcome them in, and you watch how quickly I'll start to get the fucking numbers on TikTok. Then,
right? Okay.
You watch.
But if the fight's in space, how are they going to see you welcome?
Well, they'll just look down, won't they?
Or up.
I've got it's big sign.
Big sign.
Or west. But they'll look. They're already looking at what we're doing anyway with the satellites and that, aren't they? Have you not seen that film with Will Smith? They can see directly down. That's why if you ever...
Do you know there's an entire brand of CCTV camera that China can remotely log into that's sold widely around?
Presumably that's the fucking CCTV camera you're using right now. Maybe that's why it's so shit, because they're just watching your face as well.
Well, they're not watching the current views. I've got 2 people watching mine, so there's none.
Well, actually, what we need to do is hire one of those click farms, one of those like Chinese server, you know, where they just got like thousands of Android phones. Just start buying views. Anyway, right. What were we talking about? We were talking about Starfield, right?
Yeah.
This is what some people said. Innovative. It's probably the least innovative game I've ever played. What did it innovate? How to make the most boring game ever? I thought that was quite a good one.
That does sound like something you would leave. In the nicest way, that's definitely something you would leave, Tom.
Most innovative. My man, you literally force us to fast travel 95% plus of the locations. This is what you would have. Yeah. This is what you would have left dead. What the fuck? What the fuck did you even innovate? How to make a bland, barren game and to have your modding community completely abandon it? That's like a you comment, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
So, did you play Starfield, Socket?
No, I spoke to Dead about it after he played his 3 minutes and realised I'm probably best never touching that one.
I like how we've all just kind of trusted Dead played it for 3 minutes. And he's like a self-professed, you know, he plays a select few games and is not really interested in any other games.
Isn't it also quite clear? I've been quite honest, like Socket, you're such a better gamer. Charm, you play games to whatever, so you're significantly better. I'm probably the worst gamer out of all 3 of us, and you've gone for my opinion. And I didn't even finish the demo because I was so pissed off that you could shoot the NPCs and they did nothing. No, literally just shooting the NPCs and they're just standing there because it's the demo level that they're not supposed to. Where if you think about Red Dead, for example, having to bring it in, if you shoot an NPC in a character or whatever, it says mission failed. I'm sitting there just launching grenades and it does nothing in the demo level. And
your first instinct was to go into the game and just kill civilians.
Yep. You got a gun, so
right. Mm-hmm. Well, I've got a game that I think you'd like. It's been developed by the Chinese government.
Oh god!
And it's a space war simulator.
Right.
And I think
is it on VR?
I don't know how they've done it. I think there was like 400 Chinese military people sat around in a room, playing. What was that? What was that game with the fox in space years ago? Was it a fox?
Ratchet and Clank.
No.
Sonic and Tails.
Yeah.
The space level.
I couldn't keep a straight face then.
Oh god,
Rayman.
Someone just asked, "What are we talking about?" I couldn't.
I don't know.
Tell you about.
Did you say Rayman or Rainman? Because they're different.
Rayman.
Right.
Charm will not stop talking about China for some reason. I don't know. I understand.
He's really hammering China home.
You fucking
really going for it.
Dad called me before we had this, and he said, "I'm only doing this so we can absolutely fucking get into it with China.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
All right, you want to talk about the toaster?
Yes.
Right, can we
have you
finish
bought
China
one?
first before we move on?
Where was the toaster
I
made?
bought one, yeah.
Where was the toaster made?
I made it myself.
You've made yourself a toaster.
Mhm.
Are you confusing a toaster with toast? Because they're, again, quite different.
No. Made myself an egg box toaster.
What the fuck's an egg box? Must be a northern thing. An egg
You are
an
quite
egg
north
box
as well,
toaster.
Charm. I need to just admit that you
No.
are,
I said the same. I said the same as you.
north as well. Let's just cut it there. You are north.
Well, yeah, I'm north compared to fucking New Zealand. Like, what are you looking for here?
I'm just saying you're north. Just saying. You
North
keep
of what?
It's like you're
The
trying
Watford
to sort of
Gap.
like create.
What?
Create.
Where do you
People
draw the
do
line?
say
What?
Watford to the north.
Yeah.
What Watford Gap? Watford Gap is really north. Watford Gap's really far away from the south. Anyway, where do you draw the line?
Birmingham.
What's the north?
Birmingham. Anything above Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Yep.
It's above Birmingham. Nottingham up. Past. So like not Nottingham.
Birmingham.
Anything be above Nottingham is the north. I'd say.
I mean, Birmingham's pretty much where I am. So
There you
why
go,
am
you're
I
north then.
suddenly the north?
You asked me my opinion. I gave you my
Yeah, and you
clear,
said
defined
anything. You
answer.
said anything north of Birmingham.
Birmingham and north. If you want to be really
Right.
clear,
So what your
Birmingham
line is
and
Coventry
north.
then?
I don't even know. Yeah, whatever. You have to remember.
He doesn't know where
I
Coventry is.
don't
on the
know.
map.
We're a southerner. We don't know anywhere above London. Nowhere. So you know Essex, you know London, you know a bit of Kent. That's where it is. There's no part of the UK exists apart from that. We think there's a few trams in Manchester, and that's about it. That's it. That's it. I'm speaking for everyone in the southeast.
Where's the southeast? As opposed, what's in the southwest?
No clue.
Right.
No clue.
So you're
That's
giving me
Kent,
job.
innit, southwest.
I mean, he just said he knew a bit of.
Or is that
Kent.
above London? Is that
No,
above
it's a-
London?
no,
It's
it's
still
not
it's
below.
like
We're not going to do
below, is it?
geography. We're not
No.
going to do
Southwest
geography.
Cornwall, southwest
Yes, it'd be
Cornwall,
that
innit?
south
There we
west,
go,
yeah.
Cornwall.
Listen, if you want a line
Yeah.
for the north, Stoke is that place.
That's sort of like about where I said, yeah.
You're trying to distance yourself here, which is worrying.
Stoke and
That's
Nottingham.
what
I'm
you're
not trying
do.
to distance myself.
You are.
I'm physically distanced through land. That's how it works.
Birmingham above.
Birmingham and above. You know what we're called? There you are, in
Midlands?
the middle of the country. Yeah, the
Midlands.
Midlands.
Yeah.
We're in the middle.
I would say you've got the South Midlands and the North.
What?
I'm
The
actually
North
from
Midlands?
the South North.
Oh,
You're from,
I'm from the
for
South North.
Sake.
as opposed to like Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle would say I'm South. I'm Southern. So I'm the South North.
I'm right. I can't do this anymore. Can't do this. I
I'm the
regret
South. I'm the East South North.
east, south, north. Okay.
East South North.
We're all
I
from
think I
the
might
Very
put my
shredded
glasses
wheat.
on. I think I might.
Let's
put
just
my
say we're all
glasses
from
on.
the north. We're fine.
Look at that. You know the difference between mine and your glasses socket?
You can actually see yours.
Yeah,
We
mine
can't
are
see
actually
his.
defined.
We can't see, just a blur. Just see like a white circle. Right.
Yours look like yours look
does
like
look
some
more
kind
refined.
of. Oh, that's better. So, Daniel, tell us about how you got your role in Harry Potter and how it felt.
I just turned up in it.
Just-
That's how Daniel Radcliffe speaks, isn't it? Where's he from?
he's got a posh accent.
Yeah. He's from
I
West
think
London.
he is from the
isn't
south,
he? Yeah, he's
but he's
West.
from proper London, not that bit of.
Is he from the North South?
I think he's
Anyway,
from
let's
South
talk about the
London.
Xbox toaster.
Yeah, toaster. Thank
It's a
you.
real
Yeah.
thing.
Good.
Have you actually bought one socket?
Yeah.
I know you haven't
Yeah.
because they're only available in Walmart in America.
Yeah, I've got family in America. Yeah.
Right.
Where? The north.
California.
California.
Hmm.
Which bit of California?
And Oakland.
Oakland. You just fucking naming places that you've like are mildly related to GTA.
No? Is that related to GTA?
Isn't
Is
some of
Oakland related to
GTA like based on them kind of areas? So your family live in a
They're in-laws, but yeah. Florida and California.
in Oakland.
Oakland, California.
Right. Should we bring that up on a map?
I don't think
Can we have a
maps
look at
is
the
probably a
streets of
skill
Oakland?
any of us know. I would say probably you're the best out of it, Charm. I'm
Do you,
definitely
shall I go get
Mate,
it?
my
Do you want
sense
me
of
to go?
direction is fucking terrible. If you've got a fucking Xbox toaster, go and get it.
I've got an egg box toaster, yeah.
Stop saying egg box.
Egg box toaster.
Who's got an Echo?
you want me to get it?
Echo.
It's every time Socket gets near to it, it's the earphones coming through the microphone.
Oh, Jesus.
So is that better?
Yeah, it's gone now.
Is that better?
It's gone. It's gone.
This is the worst.
This is the worst
YouTube
video
stream.
I've ever done, I know. And the best bit, I said to you, unless Melvin would have told me, I didn't even have your audio on. So for the first 2 minutes, if they've
You
got
just
this
didn't have
far,
your desktop.
no. Well, no, I tried to be smart and just capture.
I'm gonna get the egg. I'm gonna get the egg box toaster.
Tell you what,
He's gone.
if the reason he's late is because he's massacred some egg boxes, and the worst thing is, it could well be an Xbox toaster
Yeah.
because his stream quality is so bad.
You wouldn't know.
He could put a melon on the screen and we'd go, could be.
Should we answer some questions that stuff come in the chat in the meantime?
Have we
So,
got we've got
Operator
questions in
Mitch,
your
man, how you
chat?
doing? Yeah. Okay. So he said about what about Jurassic Park Survival? The trailer just hit hard, but the gameplay's not sure. Have you seen Jurassic Park Survival?
No. Should we watch
Okay.
it?
We could do, yeah. Oh, I can't. I'm
I can share it on here. I think. What's
the
it
new
called?
wave-
Jurassic Park Survival.
That's it, yeah. A new wave of games lately are just not popping at all. Yeah. And like he's made a good point. He missed back in the days of the 360 and PC when Gears come out, Halo and COD. But it's just nostalgic, isn't it? Like it's so tough. Like thinking about Warzone, all I want to play is Rebirth Island. That's all I want to play.
I've got the toaster.
Oh god.
Right. Let's have a look.
Good at it.
Where's the SCART lead?
It don't come with a plug.
So that's
Wait.
You've turned off your audio, mate.
Spectrum
We can't hear.
toaster.
No, that's the colour.
The colour Spectrum.
Yep. Yeah, it's on the colour spectrum.
It's on a Spectrum. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, it's good at it.
I thought you'd put some effort into it. I thought you'd actually.
the Xbox logo
Melvin's
there, but
laughing.
it didn't
Melvin
print
said
off.
it's funny. Honestly,
Cheers,
Harlow,
Melvin.
you've missed nothing. You've missed nothing.
Right, I'm gonna go put my toaster.
Look at my
back
little
before I get
look,
shot.
the Xbox toaster and gaming news. Dead Friend Redemption's live. A little picture of a weird face with a toaster, and we've got him with a blurry picture.
Right, this may contain content inappropriate for children.
Brilliant. And also any monetized opportunity, it's now gone. Brilliant. It's great. It's
Oh, you
gone
can-
now, and it's gone. It's gone. Don't worry about
Can
it.
you monetize?
It is, yes. Of course it is, but don't worry about it. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Can you play games on his toaster, he said.
I own an island off the coast of Costa Rica.
Looks good.
Really spectacular, spared no expense.
Water looks great. Quality of the water's solid.
I wanted to show them something that wasn't.
Is this a space war in
His
China?
camera actually looks pretty good
Something that was real.
now.
Oh, it's Indiana Jones's hat, that is.
Graphics look really good. I know it's cutscenes,
Can
but
anyone hear me? This is Dr. Maya Joshi. I've been left behind.
I think I
on
did
Peace
watch this
Maneuver.
trailer. Oh, the graphics do look great.
it's just cutscenes though.
Yeah,
Don't get
but
fooled by.
This looks like every what's that game called?
Jurassic Park.
No. Dead by
Jurassic Park.
Daylight cutscene.
Dead by Daylight.
It looks like all their cutscenes. This
I don't think I've ever seen a Dead by Daylight cutscene.
they have in
They're-
every chapter.
Oh, I don't play Dead by Daylight. I mean, that's why I've never seen a cutscene.
Is the audio rubbish for anybody else, or is that just the trailer?
I think it's just
It might just be because it's shared, screen shared.
shared via shared via shared. I think.
Is anyone there?
I mean, there's no clue to what the gameplay is going to be like at all, is there?
Nothing at all.
We're just watching a film here at this point, aren't we?
Uh-oh, there's a puddle. That's always bad news in Jurassic Park.
It's a paw print.
Look at the girth on that dinosaur. Oh, she's got a flare, though. Oh, it's
bit
first
gameplay.
person. I'll tell you what.
So is that something we're meant to know at the end? That I'm not big on Jurassic Park.
I assume, and I can't be sure here. I think it was the dinosaur behind that door.
You reckon? I might get it.
I think there's dinosaurs in it. I'm
That
playing
reeks of a Game Pass
Cyberpunk at
release.
the moment. Yeah, I mean, everything. What is in a Game Pass release for like Xbox these days, though? I mean, Starfield was like their biggest
Cyberpunk.
release, and it was free on Game Pass.
Yeah, true.
That seems insane to me. I'm playing Cyberpunk at the moment, and that's first person. And it just feels a bit janky when it's like.
Can't you make it third person? Can you?
Maybe they haven't told me what button that is yet. I don't know anything about a game unless they explicitly tell me which button I have to use. It takes me so long to, when you start playing a new game. I mean, maybe you guys don't know this because it so rarely happens. You guys know all the buttons on Red Dead and GTA and FIFA. But yeah, it takes me ages.
Those are literally the only games you think that we play. That's fine.
I mean, what? Tell
Well,
me.
come on now. I've only got 3 hours in Red Dead.
Yeah, he's
So-
only been on there just to troll people, and he went live and he hated it.
Have you not played Red Dead Story?
I've nearly finished chapter 1.
The worst chapter out of all the chapters.
Yeah.
Did put me off. It
Yeah.
put me off. Never went back to it.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
It's terrible. It's terrible, mate.
Just completely put me
But
off.
it's
I was
only,
like, I
it
don't
takes
need
like a
this.
couple of hours to get through that, and then it's like it does set up the story nicely.
I think the problem is I game for very random reasons.
Right, give me these reasons. What are they?
Okay, now it's not focusing, but I'll deal with that in a sec.
Focus is not the issue.
I like-
Yeah, mate.
I like the interaction with people more than any story or than anything else.
Right.
I will take a janky GTA RP server.
Yeah, he is. He's more of an
Over
RP
any
player.
amazing
He's
story.
a multiplayer. That's what he is. That's what he's looking for. You're
It's just
engaging
that's just
with
me,
random
and
people.
I'm aware of that. I am aware of that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to.
Do you never get like? Because some story games, I mean, Red Dead 2 is like a perfect example of like a phenomenal story game. I mean, this is why I'm surprised that you don't play more of these story-driven games as well, Dead. Is that there are so many good story-driven games
there
out
are.
there. Do you not ever get like, what does it take for you to get into a game?
Probably about 15 hours. Generally, about 15 hours. A lot.
Yeah.
I can't just switch any. Even I told you I attempted Red Dead like 4 times. I hated it. Even after chapter 1, I hated it. I didn't even watch any cutscene until chapter 6. Told you I didn't know anything what was going on. I don't like any. It's really weird. I don't like to watch anything like that. Nothing.
I mean, that's one of my favourite stories is the fact that you got to the end and you didn't really know about the honor system.
nothing.
You got a
Nothing
shit
about honor.
ending.
Nothing at all. No. Didn't know anything really about
Like
the
before Red
story.
Dead 2, though, what were you playing?
A lot of Warzone. I love Warzone. Yeah, I like Warzone.
Why are you so bad at it then?
It's one of those things, isn't it? Yeah, when you
That
get
is a fair
older,
question.
you lose your touch. Yeah, I mean,
Does anybody young play Warzone? They're all on Fortnite, aren't they?
Well, I hope not.
Well, apart from the kid who you was trying to talk to, and his dad said, "Don't talk to him."
It was so funny earlier.
It was amazing.
Well, I was doing random fill squads, and I was asking anyone if they got them. I finally found a squad, someone who had a mic. I was just heard in the background, turn that off. I'm not fucking listening to that. You
was like,
can't
don't
talk.
know who you're talking to.
I was like, excuse me, hello, have you got a mic? And then just hear the dad in the background going, turn that off.
Mm.
And then they refused to talk to me after that.
You don't get that on any Starfeld, do you? That's my peak gaming experience.
The thing is, I think with Socket, he's really good at RP. Like, and he's really good at like that sort of like. It's a different type of game. It's not I'm quite happy with a story. I'm quite happy just to play linear. Where I'm going, whatever. Even getting into the RP circuit, I found it a bit tough because I think you're putting yourself out there. It's a bit awkward. He just loves it, doesn't he? He just loves it.
I don't know if I've ever. We're gonna have to get into a GTA RP server, but my fear with that is I've seen you guys, and you just spawn in fucking jets and tanks, and I don't. It's too much chaos for me. I accidentally got into a TikTok battle with 2 girls from China and a guy from New York. And I felt like I was in a really badly produced episode of Loose Women. It was just too much information for me to take in. And I feel like that's what playing RP with you two would be like.
RP is amazing. Like GTA, Red Dead is really like I think you went to town on Red Dead RP. Like, I really never expected you to get so immersed in it. You was loving it. I never expected. You really went into it.
Yeah. But again, I get that awkwardness of it. And that like, because it does feel like you're talking to random people on the street.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I did enjoy it. But I don't think I could dedicate myself to it full time.
No.
Some people they really commit. Like, yeah, I own a shop. I've got to, I've got to be there. I've got to be there for 20 hours a week or whatever. I think
GTA is even worse, isn't it? Because remember, Socket, you had that interview for that one with that. You have to go in and you have to own a shop because streamers come in and stuff. It's mad.
You had an interview for an RP server. And
big one. Genuinely, I applied long time ago.
Yeah.
And then we started playing it again. And it was like, you can have a Discord interview.
And what
they were just
what was the format of that?
It was similar to this. I just to sit there with my camera on. They didn't have their camera on.
Oh, I think I know why you didn't get a role.
And they just asked me what are my intentions, and I was like, look, I just want to have fun. And they basically said having fun is not what happens here. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm fine.
What a
Cheers.
weird
See you later.
response.
No, because they wanted me to sign up to work shifts in a burger shop on this server. Every night for 3 hours, I had to go on and work shifts in a burger shop.
Right. And what was the payoff for you in that situation?
That I got to be in the server. This particular server it's the big one.
Name it and shame it.
It's called No Pixel.
Right. Oh, that's what No Pixel means. I didn't understand what that meant when people put that on their TikTok. It's a server name.
One, yeah.
That's the massive one.
That's the big
where
one,
all
right,
the big people are. So you look at the Cybermen or that on them. Well, when they play them, they're on that, aren't they?
That ginger fella's on there at the minute, the angry one.
Angry Ginge.
That ginger
That's
fella,
That's
the angry one.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Right.
Is he your favourite TikToker? He's from up north as well, isn't he?
Should we go? That's a
It's
good
from
question.
Manchester.
Who is your favourite TikToker? I think that's a good one, isn't it? And
Bieber.
social. Oh my!
It's not. He really gets to me.
He lives
Yeah.
really near me.
I
You know
love
that?
him.
He lives really near me.
I'm the
doesn't
same.
surprise me at all.
He makes me furious. Not mainly because I hate people who can't eat with good manners. So not only does he not chew his food, which makes me furious, the little bit of chewing he does it like this, and it makes me want to smash my screen up. Didn't he?
I
Is
don't
it
like
true
him.
that he choked on a pork chop recently?
I don't watch him.
No, it's just people saying that. That's his whole gimmick now. That's it, done.
But he was something else before that, though, wasn't he?
He was trying to do that. He was trying to be a TikToker.
Yeah, but like, not. It wasn't eating fucking full roast potatoes whole, was it?
Got to
sure
find
he
your
Right,
niche,
yeah.
haven't you?
I'm not up to.
Got to find your niche. He's found his niche. There you go.
Shall I try it?
Or niche, as the Americans say. Well,
I can't do that thing with my eyes. He does though.
What does he do?
No, I can't. know.
I think that's just his face. He looks like someone who's been put together from other human parts. Like none of it looks like it matches.
he lives really close to me.
Does he? Do you
Is that
know
why
where
he's
he
just
is?
not saying anything.
Mate,
No.
how are you not in with him now?
Why?
Just go and have a meal with him.
Hey mate, you're right. Yeah, I just constantly stream the same missions from Red Dead Redemption occasionally when I do, and make random clips.
Yeah. Do you wanna eat on stream whilst I'm doing it? Just do it with no context.
Mate, it's
That'd be
collabed
pretty
with weirder people, mate. I reckon you could.
Yeah,
He's
that's a good
collabed
point.
with that the Bashment artist, the white Bashment artist.
Big
what's his
Batsy
name?
girl, let me Batsy that be it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
not
one.
him, really.
Yeah.
Oh, that's-
And there's another guy with what's the other guy with curly hair that just is in the background rolling his belly? He's one of those guys that does all those sketches.
Oh yeah. That Isaac H.
Yes.
Isaac HP, is it?
It's like they're the three that will just fucking do anything with anyone. So you're well in
Yeah,
there,
they
mate.
just appear. Yeah,
It's great.
you
no.
could be in with Bevo. He could be on this next time we do it.
I'll pay your expenses to go and find him, to hunt him down on the street.
honestly think I could probably find him in about an hour. I mean, he literally lives like 10 minutes away.
I would. I think I would be harassing him.
Why? Why?
Just why
I
not?
would. I 100% would be as well.
Everyone's out on the street. Give me a taste of his own sweet medicine.
You just want to beat him. I've got no issue with him.
No, I don't want to beat him.
I've got no
I just think it
problems.
would be funny to follow him around with a camera 24 hours a day for a week or so. But never
Just see
ever
what he's actually
speak.
like.
Never speak. Never say anything to him. Never
Right.
like the Truman Show.
I
That's
think
what
you'd be
he
good at
wants to
that. You'd be good at
Or
that
a
role,
stalker,
Chad.
I think.
You'd be good at that role of people that like just follow people.
be. Well, I
Have you
could
seen them
kind of.
TikTokers, or is it just something that comes up on mine?
I think that might just be you, mate. You're in that
Okay.
creepy stalker niche.
Okay. Yeah. Stalk talk.
Xbox Toaster's good, don't it? Xbox Toaster's good.
Do you remember that? Remember we
Yeah.
talked about that? And Socket ruined with his egg box toaster. You
Wait,
know what the
wait.
worst-
We didn't get one serious answer for TikTokers. I want the gossip.
What?
I want a serious answer of favorite TikTokers.
Mine's terrible. No, I
is
don't want, no, I don't want to say it. But if who I actually genuinely like, but no, but I think the most entertaining, would you say, or
Who's your favourite? Who's the one that like your? Who's the TikToker you will actively seek out to see their content?
say Charm, the gamer?
No, for real though. I'm not a TikToker. I'm just someone who happens to be on TikTok. You know, I don't know why you're stalling. You know who it is.
No, there's a number. There's a number, but once you put it out there in a live audience, you can never take it back. So I've said it to Socket before.
Oh,
and he
just
said I'm an
say
idiot.
it.
See, I find it hilarious watching Mr. UK TikTok. I find him hilarious. I just think
Mr.
the whole
Say
UK
the name.
TikTok.
Say his name. He lives
is
near you
this?
as well. Come on. Just say the guy's name.
That's it, Mr. UK
Say
TikTok.
it.
That guy.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's the guy who he always argues with. That's who you're obsessed with.
Oh, him? No, it's not, no, Jack Joseph, isn't it? Well, no,
Who
Jack
is
Jones.
Mr. UK
Jack
TikTok?
Jones.
I haven't seen him live for ages, actually.
Have you ever been scrolling? Yeah, he does go live. I sent you a screenshot, didn't I? Have you ever been scrolling on TikTok and there's just a random man like stood on a bin with a Bluetooth speaker,
Yes.
just going like, "Roll up the likes, we got 100k likes in here," you know, and he just like carries on dancing on the bin like that. That's him. That's Mr. UK TikTok.
The thing is,
That's it. That's all he does.
you got to respect him for just that. Like, he gets so much trolls. He gets so much fucking hate. And I don't know what the hell he's done. Like,
I mean, he's actually live right now.
of course he is. Of course he is.
Yeah,
he's live
he's Mr.
all-
UK TikTok. He's live.
He's been banned.
Has he got egg on him?
Banned
Is he
all
doing the
time.
thing where he's pouring flour on his head at the
Oh,
moment?
is that him as well? Fuck me. No.
Yeah.
Oh God, he's your favourite TikToker.
No, I think he's definitely the most intriguing. So if you said about going out to search for someone, if I've got a minute and it's on there, I think I'd watch that. I think it's hilarious. I just think he's just the whole stream hates him, and he's just battling back with them the whole time. It's just a really weird scenario. It's a really weird scenario. He's got people who like him and they're fighting. It's just like, what on earth is going on here? You know?
There's so many weird lives on TikTok. There's so many weird things that weirdly draw you in. I get that what you're saying. It's like you're watching it and you're simultaneously going, why am I watching this?
No.
And you're going, why are they making this? And then you're going again, why am I still watching this?
Yeah.
And he's definitely one of those. I don't understand it. You know who I always see? How do I say this in a nice way? It's a big guy who's just like selling shit all
He's
the time on
hilarious.
TikTok.
He's hilarious.
And
that
he
guy.
literally goes off
I know.
on his chat all the time. Like they're in there being fucking awful to him.
They are, yeah.
I basically every day on TikTok I basically get called Johnny Sins,
That's not a bad one.
Andrew,
You could have worse.
Andrew, you know who.
Yeah.
Weirdly, someone also shouted that at me in the street in Birmingham. Just as I was walking down the street, shouted that at me.
Okay.
Not Johnny Sins.
Birmingham for you though, but yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
It's the North, isn't it?
Who else? Oh, they're like the main two.
Surely you just get anybody bold. At
Yeah,
every
but
point
basically
of
just
any
bald
day.
men with beards.
It's like it's not limited. You don't look anything like them, and they're just like, oh look, it's it.
Yeah,
And that's it.
it's weird, isn't it? It's a weird fucking world. Who do you get? You get that footballer, don't you, with the slick back hair? What's his name?
The person who
Haaland.
I've got the most.
Is that the
Have you
right-
ever
am I
watched
saying
Breaking
that right?
Bad? Yeah. Have you ever watched
Yes.
Breaking Bad? There's a guy in that, and I get him more than anybody
Not
else.
Jesse's
Blonde
weird
guy in
friend.
that.
The blonde
I
guy.
can't
in that.
remember his name.
What,
There's a blonde guy in Breaking Bad.
the guy's son?
Well, hey now. That's outrageous.
He looks a little bit similar. It's the hairstyle.
Todd Alquist. He's the person I've got the most in my life. Hey now.
That's been cut out. That's been cut out.
It took me so long to remember. It's been so long since I watched that show. Oh my god.
Yeah, he
That's
said
the
you
best
look
thing
more
that's
like
ever happened
Hoyland.
to me.
Xbox toaster.
He said you look a bit more like Hoyland than Haaland. They said Socket. I can
Did
see
I-
the Hoyland.
I don't want to get mixed up in that Shawn Mills and Hoyland thing that's going on. I'll stay
Oh,
clear
okay,
of that
fair
one,
enough.
please.
That's fine.
Oh my god, I think I've had a stroke. That was amazing. That's out of all of this whole thing. That's the one bit I'm gonna clip. And it's going straight on TikTok.
I think you should clip my Xbox toaster as well.
Yeah, Xbox toaster, but it's not as funny as what Dad just said.
We can't really see it as well, can we? That's the problem. It's so blurry.
No, but
be
it's
anyone.
uploading. It's uploading at a higher quality.
Oh,
so don't
okay.
worry.
So good point.
Yeah, so the final files we'll get will be should be 720.
But you know when he uploads it and it's still blurry, then what would you say? I bet you'd still be annoyed. Because if he uploads it and it's still blurry,
I've
Well, the
also
thing is,
recorded
if
it
I was
on my
having to,
OBS.
if I was having to trust him to upload it, then God knows. But because it's just a software that's going to do it for us, we should be okay. Jesus Christ, this didn't go in a direction I thought it was going to go. What else were we going to talk about? All right, here's a question for you.
Should we get it back on track then?
Yeah, a toaster.
I don't think I'll ever recover
Toaster.
from Ben's comment. You know what the greatest thing about that comment is? You've said nothing wrong. You've said nothing wrong. It just took me a moment to click on. Oh. Right. I did a filter the other day on TikTok. And it was, what game would you be stuck in?
Good point.
And don't give me the fucking answer that I know you're going to give me. But if you had to be stuck in one game, you had to not play one game, but you had to be existing in one game forever, what would it be?
Do I fit law specific to the game?
I guess you would have to, right? Yeah, I guess so. At least you're going to have to act like that. I mean, if you were stuck in Red Dead 2 and you were just walking around as Socket, they'd fucking burn you, wouldn't they?
I know, but then you just get shot, wouldn't you? And you're dead. You don't come back on that, do you?
No. But I mean, you're stuck in it forever. So I don't think you'd just be dead.
It's just an infinite circle going around. It's like
Yeah.
space. It's
Okay.
infinite. Looping
So
it
Dad,
back
you're
to-
saying Starfield,
Yeah, I'll go GTA 3. That's what I'll go with.
GTA 3.
Yeah.
Why not the first GTA? And because you're in a top-down view only, you just can't see anything.
I told you I was going to stream that game. I'm so glad I didn't. I tried it and was like,
You know what GTA,
so
the
bad.
first GTA reminds me of? Do you remember I don't know whether it's the same for you guys, but all nurseries, certainly when I was at nursery, they had a big mat that
Yeah,
just had
yeah.
like roads on it.
Mhm.
That's what it reminds me of, those mats.
Micro Machines as well.
I must be too young for that. I'm very young.
Okay. You know exactly what Micro Machines are. At least because the little tiny cars.
I don't.
Well, you are genuinely about 14, aren't you?
We
How
wouldn't
old
be
are
able
you?
to tell,
20?
would we?
13.
20, 22, did you say or something? 21, 24,
Older.
24,
Older.
26,
Older. Younger.
20, 25. There's only one number
Yes.
between 26 and 24, and that's 25.
Yeah.
24 and a half, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Not a number, is it? It's a fraction.
Okay, 24.5.
Still a
Decimal.
fraction, isn't it?
It's not a fraction, it's got decimal point in the number.
Yeah, that's a fraction of a number.
Well, okay. We won't go into fractions.
You've quite openly said that I'm the fucking teacher in this situation.
English teacher, yeah, not maths.
Right. They know a bit about maths as well. They're
that's
multi-skilled teachers are. So you said GTA 3. Why GTA 3?
It's because I never completed it. I really want to complete it. I said before, I had a scratch on the disc when I got to Island 2,
yeah.
and I never got to complete it, and I really want
Yeah,
to
but the
finish
thing
it.
is, I think the rule has to be you exist in the version of the game
Yeah,
that you owned.
But it's okay, like, it's just...
So you'd never complete it even if you lived in it.
I used to just go on top of a... This is how mental I used to be, just go on top of a... Just for hours and hours, top of a car park, just do the constant ones, just rocket launch for everyone, see how long you can not last in the police. That was it.
Nice.
Get as many stars as possible. That's it.
Nice. I did a similar thing when I worked at McDonald's. It was all about trying to get those stars.
It's good.
Can I throw The Sims in there?
Oh, you're going to go in The
I like
Sims?
to be in The Sims.
I
like
mean,
The
you're
Sims.
basically in The Sims now, aren't you?
I know, yeah, but I mean,
Do you know what I mean? It's not that different, is it?
you don't have to work your job though. It just magically happens, and then you're home and you've got money.
Hell yeah, I forgot about that. But I think maybe that's like a Severance type situation. I don't know if you've seen Severance, the Apple TV show, where they sever their work mind from their home mind. So as soon as they enter work,
I have
they have
seen that,
no
yeah,
idea
yeah,
what
yeah.
goes on outside. So it does happen. It's just a different version of you that's doing it. I mean, Sims feels like a cop out to me.
It does feel like a cop out.
All right,
What about-
all right, fine.
What about that Jurassic World game? There you go. Jurassic World. There you go. You choose that one.
But you have to be the
I
guy
guess
that gets
you just would
that.
pick a GTA, wouldn't you?
You have to be the guy that gets
GTA is
that.
just a cop out as well, isn't it?
black
Okay,
jizz
well,
in his
okay.
face.
Jesus. Okay, I won't choose GTA then. I'll choose something else. All right? If you think it's a cop out, it's fine.
So what? Hang on. What did Socket choose that wasn't just a literally a simulation of normal life? It's like going. The
called
game I
Sims.
would go in is a VR version of my own house. Doesn't make any sense.
What about that
I will
space thing you did
pick.
earlier in China? I'll go in that game. Yeah, the Space Wars
Yeah,
game.
You'd
that
go
sounds
inside
good.
the space. You'd go inside the Chinese Space War simulator.
Yeah, that's what I'd go in. I'm trying to loop the video back, so
Just an infinite hour-long loop.
Yeah.
The massively high percentage of people that get to the end of this video are really going to appreciate that loop.
That's what we do it for.
that's why we do it.
Sons of the Forest. I'm going Sons of the Forest.
That's a good
Okay.
one.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun. See what happens.
Right. What was this other game that
some
you kept
breakfast.
telling me to play? Project Passion, is it? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
What's that then?
It's a passionate game, isn't
It's a bit like Starfield, actually, which it came out before Starfield, so it's surprising that Starfield won most innovative. I struggle with that word, apparently.
You struggle with the word Starfield as well.
That-
it? He does a bit.
Stuff.
It's not Starfield made by
Innovative.
Seinfeld.
What is it? Starfield.
Starfield.
Yeah, like a field of stars.
Okay.
Hmm.
Usually Sky is stars, isn't it? Should have been Sky Stars.
I agree with you there. I agree with you that.
You're both
Five stars.
idiots. You're both idiots.
Why? What's the matter with that?
Because a
Sky
field
Stars.
is like what?
Yeah,
Yeah, Sky Stars.
I'll take you on that. And yeah, I agree with you. That's why the game's shit. It's got a shit name. Doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. Should be called Sky
You
Stars.
get a bad name, you're not going to go anywhere.
No.
Why do they call it the Earth? Why don't they just call it ground floor or something like that?
Good
I
point.
think
I agree with you. Shit. That's fine.
it's a shit planet. I hate it.
That's it.
I also agree as well, though.
So talk me through your playing of Project Passion then. What?
That's a good infinite game to play on
So-
there, isn't it?
Yeah,
It sounds
play
like
most
from
days.
the name, it sounds like you'd be Red Raw.
It's a good game. I'd recommend anyone to check it out. You're basically traversing the different planets, and you're also traversing your crewmates on your ship. Essentially, there's actual combat in it as well.
Jesus Christ!
What about Infinite Pizza? It's a good one.
Infinite Pizza, the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
I mean, I've struggled with
See
obesity.
that's
in my
a
life.
game that's named well. That is a game that's named well.
Yeah.
It's a pizza that's infinite.
That's what it is. Just like space.
You're those people that come into chat and you go, like, oh, my favourite bit of Red Dead Redemption is when Arthur says, and that's how I got my Red Dead Redemption 2. you just like, it has to be literal, otherwise you're like, this is shit.
Yeah, that's it.
Are you going to play the Mickey Mouse horror game when that comes out?
Yes. Yeah.
You all there for it?
Yeah.
Any
know
other
it
wasn't.
any other thoughts on what any other uses we can put Steamboat Willie to?
Put him in Project Passion. Downloadable DLC.
A
got a name for
downloadable
it.
DLC, a downloadable
Yeah.
downloadable content.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Exportable. An exportable DLC
verbatim.
means. That's what it means. You can export
Yeah.
the DLC.
Breakfast.
Right. Okay.
Breakfast. Steamboat Willie could be. He's going to be used for a lot of stuff now. Isn't he? Any mod packs on any games. He'll be in GTA RP now.
Fortnite.
Now that he's up. Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't done.
Maybe,
They're kind of done a Disney Fortnite. Haven't they? They've done like the Marvel stuff, but I'm surprised they haven't done like a Mickey Mouse. Do you think it's because it's got guns? They don't like it.
What do you reckon's better then? Like, so you can only play one, like Fortnite or Warzone.
I mean, Warzone's obviously a better game,
Yeah.
but Fortnite is a
don't
more
agree.
relaxing and fun game.
I
Because
think
I'm
Fortnite's a better game than Warzone.
It's wrong though, isn't it? Just wrong.
Can I still play just normal multiplayer on COD if I pick Fortnite?
No, it's just Warzone.
So I can still play multiplayer.
No, it's just Warzone because that's not including whatever it's like Xbox or whatever it is online. And
So if I pick Fortnite, I can still play COD multiplayer. That COD multiplayer is
you
better
can
than
do,
both. So I want that. All right,
just
that
because
way
Shipment,
then.
that's the only reason it's better. Shipment's the best map.
I mean, Shipment's the best map
Rust.
because literally someone without thumbs can feel like they're good at the game because you can just shit bullets out of
Throw a
every
grenade.
orifice and
Grenades,
you're
yeah.
winning. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's it.
I liked Warzone's. I don't play it enough to be good at it.
Yeah.
And if you have 2 weeks off, you're terrible again. Or I
Go
am
back
anyway.
to zero. Yeah, so you just reset.
You have 2 weeks off. You've got to have 2 weeks just doing downloads to play it.
I mean, mate, I saw someone do a thing the other day where they were like, it was a skit about why the file sizes are so big on updates, even though nothing changes, and they're basically just like Activision just making you not be able to have any other games on your fucking console whatsoever because it takes up 200 gigs worth of space.
Yeah.
It's insane. And the last fucking update they did, not only did they make me do like 100 gig update, they deleted all the shit that I actually played and just like mass installed all the Modern Warfare 3 shit, which I don't own, and then made me reinstall the shit that I do own.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So yeah, I'd go with Warzone.
Big
I
ups.
think it's fucking great. No, I'd go with Fortnite because Warzone genuinely makes me furious. I don't
think
play
it's
it enough
very
to be
good.
good at it.
Warzone is just the
Fortnite,
best. It's just
you
so
can play a
better.
bit more casually.
Warzone's brilliant though. I've only played it once, Fortnite with you, and I could never play it again.
But you got
The
you
day
got
they
win.
had proximity chat,
What to Fortnite?
win on Fortnite, it's not a win on Warzone though, is it?
Oh no,
Oh,
no,
no.
Same.
not because
I'd
I can if I'm playing without my fucking laggy remote play. If I'm playing Fortnite directly, you get a win every session. I mean, I can't. I really struggle with Warzone. Really struggle. I used to get resurgence wins fairly regularly, but in quads or whatever, in battle royale, not a chance. It took me
No.
fucking.
Yeah.
I got one solo win ever in my whole, in the last. When did the PS5 come out?
A while ago.
2000,
Yeah.
like 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years of playing Warzone, hundreds and hundreds of hours, one solo win. But that's why I don't like it.
Why'd you just
I
keep
shouldn't.
saying yes?
If I put that amount of hours into a game, and I can only achieve one win,
Mhm.
what's the point? This
Are
is
you
not a
sure
fair
that's the
game.
game's fault? Are you
Oh,
sure?
It's my fault.
You
Isn't
can
it?
really
It's my fault.
blame the game. I don't think I ever solo win. Warzone shit. What's next? Delta X. Are we talking about Delta X now? That's the reason I'm here. I want to plug my GoFundMe.
What's Delta X?
Delta X have pioneered the market for robots.
Right.
That's why I'm here. I want to plug my GoFundMe.
Okay, good.
Right. What are you funding for? Please tell me it's a fucking
wanna get
decent
Delta
camera.
X.
I wanna-
Delta X. You just said.
Delta X. Delta X.
So can you
Might
go
have just-
fund Socket?
Yeah.
If you spend any money on a animatronic human woman, fake human woman,
Invite you over. Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah.
yeah, I'll have her on Tuesdays or I mean
Rent it out.
you could probably fund the majority of that through some kind of OnlyFans thing. But the problem
Klarna.
that you're going to have is that nobody will be able to see anything that's going on.
Yeah, that is a point.
I know obviously the whole point of this podcast is like progressing understanding, but going back.
I've got a different camera here.
Oh, brilliant.
Let's not go there. This is nearly done now.
Harlow in the chat. He made a point of just remember when I only won Warzone with just pistols. It's a good point.
Every time I've ever spoken to you, you've mentioned that.
Yeah, it's a good time, mate. It's a good time.
Okay.
I
Are
heard you were
gonna do it again
playing
anytime
through a
soon?
VPN though. You were playing through a VPN and fighting people on 1,000 ping.
So I came second without a gun.
I thought you
just
said
a shield.
pistols.
That
I came second just with there was me
How
and
did
you,
you come
Socky,
second
wasn't
with just a shield? What, meleeing people?
it? Yeah, just go into the corners, wait for him to run up, and just hammer him.
he didn't melee anybody. He just hid from everybody with a shield. He didn't
Does that-
fight. He didn't. He wasn't
Does it matter?
involved.
Does
in
that
any
matter? Does
fight.
it matter?
I like it. I fucking hate people with riot shields. I hate them.
You would, wouldn't you?
Well, because I'm bad at it.
Okay, no, I'm just saying you would. I'm saying you would.
I know what you're saying.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying you probably would. Yeah.
I think we know what you're saying.
Stick one on your back and then just have just a normal weapon. You'd be fine. You'd survive long because they're hitting your back. You'd be fine.
True. I haven't even got a loadout set up, I don't think. But my loadout's still from like 5 seasons ago.
Yeah, I haven't done a loadout this year or last year. Sorry, didn't do one.
No.
What's a
Right.
loadout?
Exactly.
Mm.
I think it means a different thing to you than it does to us.
The toaster looks good though. I'm happy with the toaster. Good topic of discussion.
Imagine.
Can we end? Can we actually end? Can you actually pull up this toaster for reals?
Yes.
Can we end on that?
Where is it?
Can we just-
So the whole 1 hour and 16 minutes was clickbait just to see this toaster.
This is the
No
big
one's
reveal.
got
that
this
was your
far.
decision.
No one's got this far.
Is there anybody still in your chat?
We've got 3 people, yeah. Went up to
Why,
7
what?
at one point. Then it went to 0. How about you, Chum?
Oh mate, I haven't even looked. It's I've had 11 total views. I don't think there's anyone here. It's fine.
Harlow
fine.
said he's here. You're here, Harlow. We know you're here.
Harlow's in your fucking
Big
thing,
ups,
mate.
Harlow.
Harlow,
That
can
means
you go
nothing.
to Charms and go and say hello?
Don't do it, Harlow. Absolute waste of time.
I can't go in there. I've blocked
Does
that.
one of my
Oh,
one of
does
my
it?
viewers want to go across to Charm as well? There you go. I've got 15 people here.
You're not live, are you?
Of course he's not live.
Yeah, I am. I'm live on WSocket.
It's probably one of the reasons why
Is
your
this a
internet's so
real
shit.
thing?
This is a real thing.
Okay.
So it's an Xbox toaster. We just accept all
burns-
the
it
other
toasts
cookies. So
The Microsoft logo.
there's a
onto
couple of
it,
things
okay.
here. It's got a shade selector, which I quite like that they've said they've got a shade selector because what a toaster doesn't,
Mhm.
right? It's got a
Yeah,
countdown
yeah.
timer, so you know when it's gonna pop, and it burns an X into your toast here. This costs 40 US American dollars.
That's actually a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be. I'd buy
Really?
one of them. Yeah, I'd buy one of them.
There you go. There's another view of it. What I don't
Oh, is it
know
only one slot?
that I don't think that's real. Number one, because that toast looks fucking massive. The toast is almost the same size as the toaster. The perspective's all off. It's a two slicer.
Right.
But that's
Maybe
the
not for a
real
two-slot
toaster. Xbox also do a mini fridge, don't they? Have you guys seen that?
Can we do
They
that in
do
the
all
next
sorts.
episode? Because that'll be the clickbait for the next one. Is that right?
We're not doing clickbait like this again. We're not going to narrow it down to one fucking thing. As the Xbox mini fridge.
That's great.
Okay.
I mean,
For the toaster.
would you?
So what are PlayStation doing to rival this?
Yeah.
Well,
if PlayStation are that good, what are they doing? Apart
Yeah,
from
but you
not-
can already
Because
cook an egg on your PlayStation playing any game. I've actually had to turn my heating off completely, and the PlayStation just maintains the heat in the house.
like an egg box PlayStation. In Japan.
That's how I hardboil my eggs now. I put them on top of the PlayStation.
I thought you'd fry them.
Can do that as well.
Just because of the surface, it's quite hard to boil on it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you know, I suppose a hard-boiled egg doesn't really need water, does it? It just needs heat. You can hard boil an egg without water. I know I'm fucking blowing your mind here, son, but it's true.
No, I don't eat a lot of egg, mate. So I don't know the logistics.
How much egg do
Poaching
you
egg.
eat?
Is that similar? Maybe
No.
like 4 eggs a day.
Hang on. Sorry. You don't eat a lot of egg.
No.
You eat
4 a day.
4 a day. That's a
Yeah.
mental amount of egg.
I have 4 scrambled eggs, and I take the yolks out for me breakfast.
Don't get him to repeat it, Charm. Just move on. Don't. I know what you're thinking. Just move on. Right.
I'm being serious. You can interrogate me on this. I'm being serious.
Repeat the sentence.
Sometimes
that you just
I have
said.
eggs,
What
right?
do you think is a lot of eggs?
10?
Well, they come in packs of like 12, so I'd have said like
Well, they can come in packs of whatever fucking size pack you buy. You can buy 6 eggs, mate. You're doing nearly a pack of eggs a day.
Not near where I live, mate, because you don't go to the supermarket for your eggs around here. I'm not even joking.
You don't go to the
I'll
supermarket.
send you a picture. For potatoes and eggs, there's a driveway. There's a random driveway just that way from my house, and it just says honk. Come in and honk if you want eggs. And you just go in and honk. They bring you like a 12 pack of eggs, and you give them a $5 and drive off.
Honk if you want eggs.
It's 2 honks
And you're
for
there every
potatoes, 1
fucking.
honk for
You're
eggs.
there every fucking 2 days, like that. They're going, "No, we haven't seen you in ages.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
eat many eggs," and that's how you've. That's the baseline that you set for not eating many eggs.
So how much? So what? How much eggs do other people consume? I
Well,
would
me and
guess
Dad
that
don't
it's not
consume
many
any
eggs.
fucking eggs because we're more involved than you are. Better people in many ways. Some people.
Well, no.
might say.
In fairness, I'm cutting down the meat. I'm just replacing it with egg.
Egg is just a. You know what an egg is?
It's a fetus, and that's why I'm going to go up to 6 a day.
No, it's not fetus. You've misunderstood what an egg is, my friend. Let me tell
Okay.
you what an egg is. An egg
It's a symbol.
is just a chicken, period. That's all it is.
Even
That's
better.
all it is. Delicious fucking. Can I have some more of that uterine lining from that chicken, please? Thank you.
So how long ago have you? So you're vegan. Are you vegan as well?
Well, Dad became vegan after he found out I was. He was like, I just want to be cool. Like,
Oh,
John.
yeah.
2020. Mine
Somebody's
was
doing
2020, mate.
Yeah, I was around then, actually. Yeah.
Mine was around April 2020.
I was
I did 2019 to 2020 as vegan.
March.
Of course, she was a March. You waited, you nodded, and was like, "Oh fuck, let me just go before," because he's told me the date. No.
Just saying that's when it was.
So you have an egg before?
I've eaten an egg. Yeah.
It's good though, isn't it? It's good.
An egg's all right, yeah. It was okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was fine. I mean, if I was to be not vegan again, I wouldn't be scrabbling to get eggs, pun intended.
What's the one food, both of you, that you just like, sometimes you're like, oh, I could just eat that.
I'll never get anything like that anymore. I never go. If I was gun to my head had to like break being vegan, I would definitely choose something like a fucking rack of ribs. It would be something horrifically meaty. It wouldn't be like an egg or a chicken breast or something. But I never have a craving for any of that anymore. It's just
Dead?
Butterfly chicken, medium. No question.
cheeky Nando's immediately.
Okay.
He's like, I do get cravings. I want a fucking butterfly chicken. Medium. I thought you were a Perry Tamer kind of guy.
No, I think if he's I didn't have it originally for the animal perspective. So that wasn't my intentions to say not for having it. It was just for like a health, because I know it was deemed healthier. So I went down that approach.
I was the same.
I don't know.
Earlier,
Do you supplement with vitamins?
I do.
Can we not do this
Supplement with
conversation?
vitamins.
I mean, because
Yeah, sorry, I'm just genuinely curious about veganism. Carry on.
because it
Move on.
doesn't. Nothing you can get. Just to be clear, nothing you can get. There's nothing you can get from an animal that you can't just get from plants as well. And if there is something, what do they always say? Oh, you can't get fucking B12 or something. That's because animals are injected to fuck with that shit. You just get it all from
I
plants.
inject my bum with B12.
Yeah. It's better to do it in the groin.
I've got weird muscles in my groins.
Yeah.
Just definitely demonetize this,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes, mate. I don't think there's any risk of any of us making any money of this whatsoever.
No. He's been playing adverts, just so I won't get any revenue. Thanks for that.
Oh, Harlow said hello and said, I actually have the Xbox mini fridge. Amazing.
Oh, nice. He also said, I can't believe people can't live without bacon. Yeah.
Some pretty good bacon alternatives now.
There's no point in eating it. It's just shit anyway. It's just salt
I
and
mean,
sugar,
yeah,
isn't it?
but sometimes
That
you
was
just wanna-
when I did do vegan. The alternatives were awful.
When was
You
this?
just got to go 2019.
Yeah, it was
I
way.
think.
I mean, it has developed quite a lot since then. I think
But
over
the problem
past-
is, the
It's what puts
alternatives
me
now are
off. The
terrible.
cheese alternatives scare me.
But I don't think you should be going. That's the
It's
whole
still
thing.
bad.
Going for alternatives isn't the option, because that's just all it is just process. So imagine what's in, like, I don't know. Just say you go to, like, I don't know, where up north, like Houndmaster or Iceland or whatever.
They don't do vegan stuff up north. you don't come across it
They've
too
got
often.
Asda, right? So you've got Asda up there, right? So you go to
Yeah,
Asda,
Asda will do it.
and they've got like a big burly freezer, and in there is like vegan burgers, and the next to them is quarter pounder. So in them, they just take out the meat, and what they do is, right, the shit that we've got left over from the other stuff, we'll just put it in that. So it's no point in having an alternative. You might as well, like Charm said, go and have something different. You know, just do a vegetable, do some shit. It's difficult. I definitely say it's difficult.
I used to make spicy cauliflower wings
Oh, nice.
when I was
They're,
vegan.
they're actually very
They were really nice.
good cauliflower
They were
wings.
really nice.
Great. It's not that hard. these
Anyway.
days.
Getting your head around it
Obvious.
first, isn't it? That's what you use. Just getting your head to understand what to do. You just got to be a bit more creative, you know.
Oh, is that Charm merch? Lean back again.
Charmer, baby.
Where can you purchase one of them?
Charmthegamer.com.
There you go.
Well, I mean, this is not. There was one little bright spot for this right in the middle.
The toaster.
The toaster. Yeah. I still can't get over your just dry and cutting comment. Dead. I think it was wonderful.
It'll get me
No,
banned, so yeah, brilliant.
Oh, fucking here's hoping.
Yep. I'm reporting you.
Brilliant. Appreciate it, mate. Cheers.
What's your evidence for your report? It's my face. That's the evidence. Look how hurt I was.
We can barely see him in
Yeah.
our defence. We can barely see him.
It could genuinely be the kid from Breaking Bad. Who knows?
Fucking. Yeah.
Someone
Just move on.
scaling in from your
Just
ceiling.
close. Just close.
I don't know what that was. Did you hear that?
We've got to finish this, Charm.
Yeah, carry
Come
on.
on. Close it off.
Yeah, we do need to end it.
Had
Got to end strong. You need like a closing question.
Yeah. Not an infinite one. Like this stream.
I think you guys are gonna have to come up with the closing question.
You could do a whose line is it anyway improv style ending. You know,
We
how they
already
used
did a
to end
bit of
their
improv.
TV show.
That was, in fairness, a little bit of improv we did about the fucking market stall was all right.
Yeah. That's top notch. That's top notch acting there.
Yeah.
You could ask how many eggs everybody has a day.
We've done that. That's already been done.
Oh yeah. No, we have covered that.
I'm still kind of in shock that you think 4 eggs a day isn't a lot of eggs.
I think that what you need to remember with
Is
Socket
Harlow
is
still there?
there's no point in being shocked with anything he says. You got to be unshockable, and it's fine. So when he'll just say generally I've just mowed the lawn with like I don't know, something crazy.
JCB.
JCB. You go, okay, fine. Just accept everything at face value. Be unshockable.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't really know what to think about any of
Harlow's
this
still
anymore.
here. It's been a good one though. We probably shouldn't do it again.
We
I
need
think
to,
Warzone was more successful.
Yeah.
it went off piste quite quickly. We went off the beaten track fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Wasn't really what I'd
We've
intended.
got a quiz.
It to be.
I've got a quiz. I've wrote a quiz though for next week.
Yeah. When are we doing that? Friday.
Whenever. Next week, whenever.
Don't contact me. I'll contact you. We'll plan it.
It's a good quiz, mate. It's a good quiz.
Is it like a real quiz, or is it you asking questions like how many eggs is a normal amount of eggs?
Poor.
It's
Done.
a quiz on
1-0.
last year. There's about 4 questions for every month of last year of viral moments from that month.
All right. Okay. Well, look, this was wonderful. It could definitely be better.
Do you think?
It could possibly be worse as well. I think we're kind of solidly in the middle ground of like, well, that happened, didn't it? I think that's what people will say about it,
Yeah.
is that it happened.
Well, they won't say it because they won't watch it.
I don't know.
If this was one of your English students, what would you grade it?
It's all different grading now, isn't it? They don't use letters anymore, do they?
Don't
Do
worry about that.
letters.
Just use the old. Do the old one. Do the system. You know.
I mean, it's like maybe a C plus. I think
This isn't the
Needs
pass.
improvement.
C plus is a pass, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but you got to think of like
Pass.
a pass, or whatever.
Pass.
Like a pass or pass, you'd think would be that's a significant amount of views, and that video has been successful. That would be pass or passing, which you'd think 10,000. An E or an F would be sub 10 views, which is probably across all channels, across all of us. This is probably what it's going to get. So I would probably put U, and that's not feedback on you, Charm. Or you.
Well, I'd
Socket, or
intended
me.
this to be a long form piece of content, and I'm probably going to get a solid 6 minutes out of it.
I think that's a stretch. I think that's a stretch. These cameras are actually so much better now. Why is your camera? Oh no, it's gone again. No, it's gone.
Is
It
if
was
he
actually
doesn't
good.
move,
Yeah.
or if he pretends he's a photograph, then after about 10 minutes it really locks in.
Yeah.
It's like it knows all the pixels are there. It's just not sure what order to put them in.
It's a bit like that no pixel.
Hashtag callback. Hashtag GTA RP.
It's a perfect ending, right?
Yeah, I think we should end it there. Look, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming on. I've got to go away and have a think about my life and the decisions I've made. Yeah, that have brought me to this moment.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely going to take responsibility for what this is, because I think it's largely a failing on my part that I haven't managed to kind of keep the class in control and keep us on track. And I really overestimated how much of an opinion you guys would have on various pieces of news.
I agree with you.
And
I don't think that'll ever change.
somehow underestimated how much effort Socket would put into attending on time, having the appropriate
I
equipment,
can only apologize.
and the effort he would put into making an egg box toast.
I don't know why my camera's done this. I do apologize.
Should have came on when you were supposed to. We probably could have sorted it out, couldn't we?
We've got our first positive comment. Harlow said it's very good watch as always, man. Thank you, Harlow. Who was that directed at? Might I ask? Just...
Probably.
Yeah, which one? Name one of the 3.
I think I'm going to delete the video, just so you know. So.
We haven't talked about Red Dead enough, so
We haven't.
Yeah, you can't
We
post
haven't.
it.
I've put my face on the thumbnail, so it's not going to get any views. So it's not going to. And it hasn't actually mentioned the topic, what we was talking about, until about 20 minutes in. So
No, I give you a fucking list of topics, and you were like, "I'm going to choose the
Yeah, you
first
got
one
that
from
one,
the
man.
list and try and make
it was
it
the
all
second.
about
It was the second.
the second one from the list, and
Yeah.
go. I'm going to make this whole hour-long video just
didn't-
purely about an Xbox.
Well, I didn't want to
toaster.
put an image of a Chinese star. I thought, no, you never put that on a thumbnail. Like, okay, what's the next thing? Okay, cool. Obviously, we won't talk about that long because it's going to be a little bit
You could have just done like a face.
of what? A shocked face, just talking shit.
I don't know, just a face that would. What face would you do if you were trying to portray Chinese
Oh,
Star
right.
Wars?
Toasted-based games, yeah.
Are you gonna? I think that's
That's
how we
my
should end
face.
it.
That's my face.
Is that your normal
That would have
face?
been my face. No, that's
Impossible.
my-
I
there's a
actually don't know if
space-
you made
there's a
any
space
expression
war.
whatsoever.
Well, in post you'll see it.
In post. I've
Please
got.
don't post
I've
that.
got to edit this.
Please don't.
I
Just
wouldn't.
don't.
I wouldn't edit this.
I honestly
Right.
don't bother.
You smashed a whole fucking can of Pepsi Max. I'll rate that.
Yep.
Dead.
What
You
should
look like
end
you
strong?
wish you were
End strong.
dead.
Come on.
I appreciate you
Come on.
guys very much. Thank you for coming on to whatever the fuck this was. Let's do better next time. Maybe you guys can play some different games or something before the next one. Definitely not going to happen.
No.
In fact,
I will.
you guys plan the next one and what the fucking subject's going to be.
Next Friday. I've done it. I've already done it.
He's got a quiz. But I think we need to.
It's,
probably just-
it's going to be an unrivaled success compared to this. We're
Do
going
you
to level
wanna-
up next week.
Do you want to
boys.
do it on here?
Yeah, kind of.
Can you fucking sort your camera out before the next one then?
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. I've tried a lot, but I've got my backup ready. But this one was cheaper, so I doubt that's going to be any better.
It's an
Then
instant.
17 quid. I don't know where you.
No, this one is a Logitech. It cost me like 65 quid. It's my internet. It just doesn't do well.
Oh, we'll see what it comes out like. Guys, make sure you leave your computer on. Let it finish uploading before you fuck about and fuck off. Because God forbid we lose this gold.
End strong. Come on, land the shot.
Perhaps we shouldn't talk about admin whilst we're still live.
All right.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And stream maintenance.
Right. Bye stream. I'm going offline now because this has been a shit show. Appreciate you all.
Right, guys, I'll let you go as well. Thank you, whoever's left. I think you're still here, Harlow. Thank you, mate. He said all three of us were good, so that's nice.
Chat rate 0.